All right, next up, we're gonna make some panisse fries. Panisse are chickpea fries that are popular in southern France. They're crispy on the outside and they're creamy in the center. These are a great snack to have on hand for your guests that pairs so well with the citrus aioli. Gonna heat up the pan. Gonna add a little bit of olive oils. All right, let's break down the onion. Just need a little bit of onion in there. Just gonna get some coloration on those. Whenever I use garlic in a recipe, I always make sure that I add garlic a little bit after the onions are added. Otherwise, garlic tends to burn a little bit faster than onions. When your onions are translucent, a little bit of color, I'm gonna go ahead and add some garlic with a zester here. Okay. Love that smell. One of my favorite smells right there. A little bit of salt in there. All right, next we're gonna add the liquid. Okay, once you have a little bit of color on these onions, we're gonna go ahead and add some vegetable stock. We're gonna add a non-dairy milk, give it a little bit of creaminess. Anything will work as long as it's unsweetened. All right, we're gonna bring that up to a simmer. All right, once that's brought up to a simmer, you're gonna slowly start adding the chickpea flour. You wanna be careful not to add it too quickly, otherwise it's gonna be quite lumpy, and it's gonna tighten up really quick once it actually heats up. So I'm gonna bring that down to a simmer. I'm gonna go ahead and slowly add this. You wanna be whisking as you're adding. All right, so you're whisking up. Let's remove that from the heat. Turn the heat off. You want it so it's still slightly pourable, okay? Like a thick porridge. Okay, this is gonna tighten up quite a bit once it's actually chilled. Just grab a small baking dish. All right, you wanna make sure that it is pourable. Then you want to even it out around the edges. All right. So this is now ready to go in the fridge. I'll let it sit for a little while, or you can put it just as is in the fridge. This can sit overnight before you actually prep it, but we're gonna put this in the fridge for at least 30 minutes to an hour. All right, so this has been in here for about an hour, and you can tell it's firmed up quite a bit. Make sure you go around the edges with the spatula. It should just remove right from the sides here. That holds up in one block. All right, so we're gonna prep these up in a little sort of fry size. That's good size. I'm gonna slice in manageable size here, okay? All right. I'm just gonna trim up the edges. All right, I wanna actually just clean it up a little bit because I want perfectly square fries here. That's good. All right, so let's slice those up. Okay, let's set those aside. Let's do the same thing with these. All right. All right, let's get frying. Gonna bring the pan to heat. Gonna add some oil. All right, once the pan's up to proper heat, we're gonna go ahead and place those in. We're gonna just kind of turn these until they're pan-seared on both sides. You wanna get them nice and crispy on all the sides here. we're gonna crisp these up on all sides. I'll give it about 2 minutes on each side. All right, so let's check these. Kind of make sure they're golden on each side. Those are perfect. There should be a nice golden brown here. We're gonna go ahead and go through almost all of the sides. I'm just gonna give them a little quarter turn. Alternatively, you could deep fry these, but these are really nice, just pan-seared. I'm gonna go ahead and turn these, see how they get nice and golden. They're getting crispy around the edges. These are absolutely delish. Go ahead and place those down. It's gonna be ready in just a moment here. What I've made here is I've made a citrus aioli. Okay, so it's basically using a vegan mayo with a little bit of green onion and a small orange that I've diced up. And using the juice in there of the orange has really thinned out the mayo to be a really nice dipping sauce here. Turn up the heat. I'm gonna bring those to the plate. Fill them like a little Lincoln Logs. This is a great appetizer. Great to put in little baskets. We're gonna finish it with a little bit of sea salt on top. You can top it off with a little bit of rosemary as well. And these are absolutely a wonderful snack to have on hand for when your guests arrive. Ready? That wasn't on a medium heat. All right, on a medium heat, we're gonna go ahead and pan fry. Wait, that's not even hot. It looked like it was hot, forget it. Cut.